What this girl says here is pretty mind-blowing. Watch this.
All right, let's see it.
Why is it when God wanted to create fish, he spoke to the sea?
God does not speak to the sea in creating fish. In Genesis 1:20, the author has God using a third masculine plural imperative verb form known as a jussive to say, let the waters swarm with living creatures. If God were speaking to the waters or to the sea, that would have been a second person imperative verb form, and it was not.
When God wanted to create trees, he spoke to the earth.
God also does not speak to the earth in creating trees. In Genesis 1:11, we have a third feminine singular imperative. So again, a jussive verb form that has God saying, let the earth bring forth grass and plants and seed-bearing trees, and so on.
When he wanted to create us, he spoke to himself.
In Genesis 1:26, when God says, let us make man in our likeness and in our image, God is not speaking to themselves. God is speaking to the other gods of the divine council.
What happens when you take a fish out of the sea? It dies. What happens when you take a tree out of soil? It dies. What happens when we become disconnected from God? We die.
No, we don't.
God is our natural environment. We were created to live in the presence of God. It is only in him that life exists.
Acts 17:28 says, for in him we live and move and have our being, for we are also his offspring.
So that passage in Acts is unrelated to the worldview behind the creation account in Genesis 1, and it's also quoting Greek authors. The first part is either quoting or is inspired by Epimenides of Crete, and the second part about being God's offspring is a direct quotation from Aratus's poem Phenomena. So this is actually reflecting a Greek philosophical notion of humanity's relationship to deity.
If you agree with that, then type Jesus is King in the comments and subscribe for more videos like this.
Now I'm good. And the fit for this video has been The Man Without Fear.